Hi everybody, really nice to catch up with you all. This is the part 6 of our Corona Journal update, and it's the 12th of July. We just wanted to update you with how well it's been going opening the clinic over the last few weeks. As you know from our previous Corona Journal updates, we opened on the 15th of June, so we've done 3 or 4 weeks now. It's been really good. It's been great to get back to enjoying our patient contact and our patients doing well in their recovery. So we opened on the 15th of June with myself, Kitty, Sian and Sammy, the 4 of us. And we were very pleasantly surprised with how well the patients seemed to have a sense of confidence. We could tell that they were clearly feeling safe in the COVID secure clinic environment. They walked in cheerful to be here, and it was such a relief, because obviously you do worry about your patients and how they're going to feel and how frightened or nervous or worried they might be. So it was great to see them walking in, catching up with the news and jumping straight back into their rehab. So we've had a few, as I said to you, who have fallen and had broken bones. We've got a few who have felt that their mobility and their balance has been deteriorating without any input. And of course, in the neurological field, then obviously our patients who are profoundly weak find ways to compensate, to manage their balance and their instabilities. So some of the compensatory strategies have been unhelpful for the patient. They're finding that they're stiffer and tighter and less free in their movement. So we've been working on lots of really good activities trying to help them to feel that they've moved forwards again from their static position. So we've had great feedback from the patients. Gentleman emailed to say that he'd had his first night pain-free in his shoulder since March. We've had a lady getting back up onto her feet, moving more independently after requiring a lot of help from her family, her husband. So really lovely to get that feedback. We've been pleasantly surprised with how well we've coped with staggering the appointment times, so there aren't too many patients in at any one time. Everybody's managed well with the waiting room being closed, so people coming in just on time for their session rather than early and waiting in the car when they were early, or if their relative wasn't coming in, so that's gone well. The staff have managed well with PPE, very, very hot over those few hot days we had at the end of June. We did joke about how the visor and the face mask was giving us a facial sauna for free, but we're coping, we've got used to it. And the other thing that we've coped well with is all the enhanced cleaning, not as onerous and time consuming as we imagined it would be, so that's gone well. We've had Lauren back in from the NHS in the last week, and that's 5 of us now in the clinic, and that leaves 3 physios out there, so 1 on furlough and 2 more working in the NHS, so Gavin and Cleo and Dawn, and over the next month we'll be hopefully bringing them back in too, so that as the caseload builds. The next patients that we're targeting are the solicitor case managed patients. Some of those are what I call amber, so they do have some clinical vulnerable conditions. They need to be carefully risk assessed with the whole MDT and hopefully brought back in for their active treatment in the next month or so. So it's all gone very well. We're pleased that everybody's had a real sense of light at the end of the tunnel and keen to be coming back. And it's really reassuring to hear that the patients are delighted to be out and about again. And I know there's still the lockdown restrictions to some degree, and we're not totally out of the woods, but it's nice to be able to deliver hands-on treatment to people who need it for their recovery journey. The CSP, the Chartered Society of Physiotherapy, has given us an update on the 8th of July, saying now that our patient risk assessment can include patient preference as a component of deciding if face-to-face hands-on treatment is appropriate for that person. And that's great to feel that the patient is the centre of the decision making, which obviously sits happier with me. And it shows that although we're still taking all the precautions around their safety and their risk versus benefit, we actually can adjust and respond to the patient's requests and wishes too, which is great. Thank you, CSP. So all in all, everything going very well. We're delighted to be opened again, and we'll give you more updates in the near future and let you know how we're getting on. Thanks very much for all your support. It's great to be on this side of the crisis. Thank you. Speak soon. Bye.